In France tonight, the violent protest spreading across the country continues. The outrage fueled by a new plan to raise the retirement age. In Paris, protesters are clashing with police, fending off tear gas and setting fires. Megan Fitzgerald in the middle of it all tonight. She has our story. That was Megan Fitzgerald reporting. A vote from lawmakers is expected tonight or tomorrow, but protesters say they will not let up. A national strike is already set for Thursday. And back here in the States, former President Donald Trump is also rallying supporters. He sent out a fundraising email on Saturday urging supporters to donate to his campaign ahead of what he expects will be an indictment in the coming days. A potential strike threatens to shut down the nation's second largest school district for 3 days. Camila Burnell has our story. Another Pacific storm is moving into California with changes expected here in the Coachella Valley beginning tomorrow. Here's a live look from our Agua Caliente casino cam in Palm Springs. Relatively calm right now with a slight breeze that is picking up as we get further into the evening, but increasing cloud coverage moving across the mountains over our valley. The forecast shows the system bringing gusty onshore winds, heavy rain and mountain snow, and some of that rain could even make it to the valley late Monday into Tuesday. Summer is just around the corner and already Americans are gearing up in potentially record numbers to take those summer vacations. But rising demand and inflation means it will probably cost you a lot more to get there. Yvonne Rodriguez takes a look at the summer travel forecast and what it could mean for your plans and your wallet. And in health news tonight, the rollback of abortion rights in America following the overturning of Roe v. Wade may be impacting women's mental health. That's what a new study suggests. In the 3 months after the ruling, women of reproductive age in states that banned or would likely ban abortion were 10% more likely to report mental distress than before. An analysis of responses from women ages 45 to 75 did not show the same link between the ruling and a change in mental distress. And good health news for coffee lovers. Drinking coffee could help you meet your health and fitness goals. That's according to a new study published in the New England Journal of Medicine examining the health effects of coffee consumption. The study found that coffee has striking effects on physical activity levels, causing people to move more, taking on average 1,000 extra steps a day. And now, before my coffee lovers out there get too excited, it's not all good news. People also lost about 36 minutes of sleep on days when they did drink coffee. And an estimated 1.5 million people suffer a traumatic brain injury every year in the U.S., according to the CDC. New research is shedding light on the long-term effects of this injury and changing how some believe it should be treated. In today's Health Minute, Mandy Gaither has a look at the research and what it could mean going forward. At least 32 people were killed across the South and Midwest following deadly storms and tornadoes over the weekend. And tonight, the weather threat continues on Sunday for millions living in North Texas. Isabel Rosales has the latest. An unfortunate case of deja vu for travelers this summer as rampant delays and cancellations are projected. The FAA is now asking major airlines to slash flights at some of the nation's busiest airports. At least one person is dead and 3 others injured following a shooting at a shopping mall in suburban Los Angeles on Saturday. Authorities say the shooting happened mid-afternoon in the parking lot at the West Hills Shopping Center. Police say a 45-year-old man was found dead at the scene. 2 women and also a man were also injured. Their conditions range from serious to critical. No word yet on what may have sparked that shooting. Police say the gunman has been taken into custody. And now to a mystery involving top secret military documents. A batch of stolen files may have been posted online, sparking a major investigation by the U.S. government. We begin tonight with the latest on a fatal crash in Cathedral City on Saturday. The driver of that crash has now been identified as 42-year-old Christian Morales of Burbank. Police responded to the scene at East Palm Canyon Drive near Lawrence Crossley Drive around 2:50 Saturday morning. And meanwhile, across the country, recovery efforts continue after violent and powerful tornadoes swept through the southeast this weekend, killing 26 people. A state of emergency was declared in Georgia after a tornado struck just outside of Atlanta. And tonight, the threat of even more severe storms remains a real concern for millions of people across the deep south. Yvonne Rodriguez is in Rolling Fork, Mississippi with the latest. Governor Gavin Newsom put an end to some of the state's water restrictions on Friday. It comes after a winter of relentless rain and snow replenished the state's reservoirs, easing fears of a shortage after 3 years of severe drought. Madison Keevy reports. And now to news across the region and the latest on the brutal killing of tech executive and Cash App founder Bob Lee. For the first time, we're seeing the security camera video showing the moments after Lee was stabbed in San Francisco on Tuesday. NBC Bay Area Sergio Quintana is in San Francisco with the latest details tonight. The city of Palm Springs celebrating its 85th birthday. Here's a live look outside from our Agua Caliente casino cam in downtown Palm Springs, where all of the festivities are underway. Earlier today, in the heart of the city, the Cruising Through the Years Classic Car Parade kicked off the start of an evening of fun celebrations. Our Tiani Jodling joins us live from Palm Springs with more on today's event. A pair of conflicting federal court rulings over medication abortion came down Friday. These cases are part of the new U.S. political landscape that emerged when the Supreme Court overruled Roe v. Wade last summer. Isabel Rosales has the latest.
All right, before we leave, we want to thank Panaderia del Pueblo in Indio for donating this beautiful rosca. Thankful for this gift and letting us be a part of this tradition. So we have our knives and our mini fork over here. So we're going to go ahead and cut in. Apparently someone is supposed to get the baby Jesus. Ooh. And get us some tamales. As you can see here, we have donations of blankets, towels, of course, toys, treats, even have a collar here. And this is all going to support our animal shelters here across the Coachella Valley and Southern California. Several key Republican candidates came here to the East Valley Republican Patriot store in Palm Desert to watch those election results roll in on election night. And now with ballots still being counted, Republicans are hopeful that they will pull the numbers they need to bring change here in California. Tim, the family is still trying to wrap their minds around how a crash like this could happen, that a truck was traveling so fast that it could make its way up this hill and collide into the home, causing major structural and utility damage and changing one man's life forever. As you can see, it's getting a little bit dark outside, meaning in just a few minutes, this entire place is going to light up with hundreds of thousands of colorful light bulbs. Now the event is just kicking off. You can hear that music around me. They're having mariachi bands as well as other performances throughout the night. Tacos, a lot of things happening tonight. I was at this event last year, and I can tell you that this is an event that people look forward to every year. Now, when we first got here, there were a line of people down the street trying to get in, and as you can see, they're all getting in now. You have some people waving at the camera, excited to get their hands on some tamales. When we were standing outside, that's what everyone was wanting to know. How can we come in? How can we get the tamales? When you come here and you're riding in your car, if you don't have your own Christmas tunes like I do, I have a whole playlist that I listen to year-round. You can crank on the radio. That channel, that station is 87.9. So 87.9, you can put that on your radio station and hear all the Christmas tunes as you are experiencing this magic. And now, Mark, I have to ask you, there's a lot of debate going on online about when is the appropriate time to start decorating for Christmas. Put up your lights, put up your trees. I got to ask you.
Well, I'm kind of a 365-day-a-year Christmas person, as you might have guessed.
Now, we had a lot of festivities taking place, and just another part of it is the 30th annual Indio International Tamale Festival taking place here in Indio. And this year, they are going all big. They've extended the festival from 2 days to now 4 full days of food, family fun, and of course, those delicious tamales. Now, the festivities are not just to get into the Christmas spirit, but it's also to celebrate the success of the city of Coachella and its nearly 76-year history.